didn't even bat an eye when I heard it because, I mean, we've been around it so much. If you listen to Williams and Bloom,
right,
that's what it's always about. Like, oh my, Taman turned down how much to stay? Milan turned down how much to stay? Like, we're used to that as Iowa State fans. I would say my biggest takeaway was when I asked Campbell about being back in Dallas, where it was just 7 months ago where they came up short. And I still think that game, it was a blowout, no doubt, but it was such a snowball effect, and I don't think it really represents the gap between Arizona State and Iowa State. Arizona State is the better team, and they were absolutely the better team on that day. But I sensed it from Campbell. I sensed it from Jeremiah Cooper. I sensed it from Rocco. That group is definitely proud of what they accomplished, winning 11 games. But they are not proud altogether of how things ended. And it ended on a high note in Miami, but the season really did end in Dallas. And for them to be back in that city, have the reminder of the embarrassment that they felt, that was my biggest takeaway. Not that they feel it, because that's natural, you're going to feel it, but the fact that they were open about it. And the fact that Campbell gave me a 90-second answer about it shows me that that is fresh on their minds, and that is a hungry football team that's not just content with, well, we finally checked off the 10-win box. That is not true at all within the program, and I think that was really encouraging for me.
Same with us. That's something that we've been talking about on our pod. Is just like, hey, this team, and me and Cody were talking about that in our side conversation. I'm like, this team hunger is something that I've never seen before, really, here at Iowa State.
Yeah, I think, mind obviously the blowout loss to Arizona State. I think my personal belief is that it's one thing to lose in a close game. It's another to get absolutely embarrassed. Because I think, me personally, you get embarrassed the way Iowa State did against Arizona State that day. That stays with you longer, and I think that is just an extra piece of motivation and an extra purpose as to why you want to continue being at Iowa State, why you want to continue building what they are building in Ames. And obviously Matt Campbell, and the fact that they're very open about it, that means that they know. They're not afraid. They're not shy about talking about getting embarrassed like that, because at the end of the day, it can be brought up one way or another. You just openly acknowledge it, and you use that as sort of a bulletin board material to be like, okay, we made it here. Now we got to find a way to take that extra step to not just make it, but to win the Big 12 title and bid for a spot in the expanded college football playoff.
Yeah, Cody, when you talk about that, you're making me realize that I should have asked this question when I was down there. It's that Matt Campbell he's lost 2 Big 12 championships in the most polar opposite way. They've had it where if Purdy just tucks the ball and runs instead of throwing the ball up, who knows where we are today? And on the other end, they have had the butt whooping on national television. Jeremiah Cooper said, if getting embarrassed in the biggest game of your life doesn't get you fired up, then nothing will. So I'll have to put that in my back pocket for Iowa State football media days to ask Campbell the differences between the 2021 team coming off of that loss and the 2025 team, how they're responding to the different types of losses on the big stage.